Hi kids! Do you like silly stories about animals who do extraordinary things, who have super creative imaginations? Well, if you do, I've got two books just for you. The Three Pigs by David Weisner is a 2002 Caldecott Award winner. And Flora and Ulysses, The Illuminated Adventures by Kate DiCamillo, is the Newberry Award winner for 2014. Let me explain a little bit to you about what each one of these awards means. The Newberry Medal is awarded once per year by the American Library Association for the most distinguished American children's book published the previous year. This award was named after an English bookseller named John Newberry. The Caldecott Award is also given once per year, and it was named after Randolph Caldecott, who was an English illustrator. So let me share a little bit about each story with you. In David Weisner's The Three Pigs, the story starts out normal, as the three little pigs fairy tale usually goes. But then the pigs seem to start using their imaginations to alter the usual, rather boring and predictable story. All of a sudden, the three pigs start traveling throughout different settings and various storylines together. In this version, the reader follows the three little pigs on an adventure of their own. The story is told from three different points of view. The pigs eventually join up with others, but the focus is still on the three little pigs. This book received the Newberry Award because of its illustrations. As you can see here, the illustrations to the left look normal. But as you move to the right, you start to see something interesting happen. The little pigs are stepping out of the page. And as you can see, the pages of the traditional story are starting to move away, and the little pigs are using their own imagination to create the story. Our second book, Flora and Ulysses, The Illuminated Adventures, would simply be a story of a lonely and cynical 10-year-old girl named Flora if it weren't so funny. After all, how sad can it be when one of the main characters is a squirrel who becomes a poet after a life-changing experience of being sucked up by a vacuum? The more serious story of how Flora learns to cope with her parents' divorce and her relationship with her mother, make a friend, and begin to exchange hope for cynicism is so important. It all starts out with the next-door neighbor, Miss Twitcam, when she receives a new vacuum cleaner that is so powerful it sucks up everything in sight, indoors and out, including Ulysses the squirrel. Being sucked into the vacuum cleaner gave him superhero strength. What's interesting about Flora and Ulysses is that it is a mix of print and comic book style illustrations. I don't know how well you can see it. Oh, there we go. And the illustrations add a very, very interesting flair to the story. So guys, if you're looking for a book about a silly superhero squirrel or three imaginative little pigs who are so creative that they can write their own story, then I would most definitely read The Three Pigs by David Weisner or Flora and Ulysses, The Illuminated Adventures by Kate DiCamillo.